Hey, tell her to shut up.
All right, good morning, guys. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Happy Friday, everyone. Happy Friday. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back. What's going on, guys? Let me make sure everyone's in here. Good morning, man. Good morning. What's going on, guys? Hope everyone's had a good week so far. I saw some decent sales today on gold in Asia. Personally, didn't get it on my Topstep, but I got it on my personal. I was very out and about today, getting a lot of stuff planned for the retreat. So I haven't taken a trade on my Topstep today. So we'll still be looking for some trades here in London. However, there was some very nice shorts in Asia. But we could be gearing for a bit of a pullback, which I will explain why. Especially after yesterday, we had a very, very, very big sell-off, which we'll have a look at as well. Let me just have a quick look, see if we have any news for the day. We have PCE price index, 1:30 London time. 1:30 London time. And what we got next week? We've got a busy week next week. Let me see. Wasn't too much this week. Obviously, remember, guys, it's the final day of the month as well. Final day of the month, you could get some big spikes. Next week, we got PMI on Monday. And then obviously, you got non-farm payroll on Friday, which would be very volatile. Which would be good for the retreat. And then we got unemployment claims, PMI. So you got a pretty decent week. You got a pretty decent week next week. Lots going on next week. Lots to cover. Hey Steph, what's going on, man? Welcome back. These are the sells I took here in Asia today. Like I said, I didn't get this on my Topstep, only on personal. Just very simple. After this was a huge grab of the highs and closed bearish, I just took sells in the next candle. Had liquidity down here and here. Very, very simple. 100 tick trade. Super easy. Probably the easiest trade I've taken a week, to be honest. Just a very, very nice liquidity grab. Actually closed bearish. And then... You're looking... you gotta go in timeout for that. We can't have that first thing. You surely gotta go in timeout for that. 10 seconds at least. First thing on a Friday morning. Took some shorts in Asia. Was worth it. Yeah, good man. It was very, very nice. Saw some of you guys on Zoom to get the sells in Asia as well. Saw that in market chat, which was beautiful. Very, very nice. It was a really, really nice dip down. Especially after yesterday had such a just a crazy drop. Which I personally didn't get any of yesterday's drop. Didn't get any of yesterday's drop, but, you know, come on the charts today. Still get my 100 ticks. So I said to you guys, you know, may have missed this whole push down yesterday. I'll come on the charts today. I'll still get my piece of it. 100 ticks in, you know, 2 hours or in a day. One contract, $1,000. Like, pff, it's beautiful. Hey, our first time joining. Welcome, welcome. Appreciate you tuning in. Hope we'll get some value here today. I'm just waiting for everyone to tune in. We'll get closer to this hourly and we'll start breaking it down and see what we have for the day on gold. But yeah, we've seen gold come down and liquidate these lows. Major liquidity levels. Same as yesterday's low, and then this major low here as well. Anyone who was trying to buy gold yesterday, people buying gold off this support, where's their stop loss? Right below here. So we're selling into where most people are trying to buy. Very nice. 4 hour back below 28 cents. Yes, I'm not going to be buying gold today. Not going to be buying gold. You are coming into massive support, but I'm not going to be buying gold. Look at this. You know what's quite surprising here on gold, which we'll just dive in. The only thing that is quite surprising here on gold is you haven't really grabbed any 4 hour highs. Like look at all of these equal highs here. So many 4 hour equal highs that, you know, typically on gold you do get them liquidity grabs to liquidate previous highs before that continuation back lower. However, here you've just been, you know, broken back below 2900 and just free fall since. Just beautiful. Yes, well, yeah. I was hoping some 4 hour highs would get grabbed today as well. But honestly, as soon as I saw this grab the highs and close bearish, I was like, damn, that's enough. You know, you can still pull back to here before then pushing back later on. So I was like, I don't want to. Why does that not go when I do Control Z? So I was like, I don't want to miss out on a 100 tick push down just because you haven't grabbed 4 hour highs. So my kind of thought process here for today was, although I would love to see some of these highs grabbed, this is a beautiful liquidity grab and a closure back bearish. You could easily pull back, even just grab these lows before then coming back up, which, you know, from here to here, 70 ticks, amazing. But yeah, it's quite surprising to see how you haven't grabbed many 4 hour highs. Like, look at this. Perfect trend line coming down here as well now. Very nice trend line. Which, you know, I do not like to short trend lines, of course. However, when you kind of have liquidity on, both sides, like you had the trend line coming down here. Well, you also had a trend line coming up here as well. So I was like, we'll probably come down and grab the lows, and then I'll worry about this trend line later on. Kind of comes back to trading what you see, not what you think. If we're grabbing highs and closing bearish, I want to be trading that. Not that I think price can grab these highs. There's no reason for me to think that these can get grabbed. Once you've actually liquidated a lot of Audi highs and closed bearish, I want to react to this first, and then, you know, potentially consider that. Yeah, ripping. It's doing exactly what we planned out on Monday. You guys go back and watch the London stream. Literally said for the US dollar to gain strength, bounce off this support and come all the way back up into 107.5. I haven't touched this since. Since we did it on Friday. Because look at that work of art. We want to keep that, frame that, put that on the wall. It's absolutely beautiful. But yeah, this very nice left shoulder, head, decent support, instant bottom wick, right shoulder. So US dollar strength this week. Was very easy. Which is what I said for you guys who trade something like Euro USD. It's not something I trade personally. Euro USD to continue pushing down, given the fact that the US dollar is looking very strong. And that's what you've done. Didn't quite grab these highs. You did grab some highs and just straight ripping. Look at this. Trend line here as well. Smashing it. Absolutely smashing it. It's good to see gold having a pullback though. This is the first bearish push we have seen on gold to start the year. And it is very big as well. Remember, like I said, this is the last day of the month today. Look at this monthly closure here on gold. Is this going to be a massive wick? And we're going to close back below all of these levels? Or if it is, man, next month to come down and give a bottom wick into these lows before potentially pushing higher would be a huge trade. Like 1,000+ tick trade. Just to come down and liquidate some previous monthly lows and retest this resistance. Could be a big outlook for March. So this is very interesting to see. Look at this. Grab the highs, bam, straight back below. So it's going to be actually interesting today to see whether we actually close below these previous lows, or we start wicking back above. We start wicking back above, then the monthly's still going to close strong. But if we actually close below these weekly lows, next week top wick, and you got some easy sells. Easy sells, which, you know, if you just look at gold from a very basic overall outlook, would it be that crazy to see gold come back down and retest these highs? Nah, not at all. It's probably due a decent correction like that. Makes sense to go with it. Yeah, it makes sense to go with it, man. Like I said, I didn't short gold at all yesterday. Which I was like, I kind of looked back, I was like, man, what did I miss here today? But I was kind of looking at the daily, I was like, well, you know, you kind of did close doji the previous day, so I wasn't really too sure how that day was going to close. So I guess you could say I had a little bit of maybe FOMO yesterday, I just didn't react off it. But the actual whole day pushed down like 500 ticks, I didn't get any of it. However, I came on the charts today, I'm like, okay, cool. Yesterday closed bearish, at any top wick, I'm selling it today. And you get 100 ticks very easy. Which unfortunately I didn't get on the Topstep, but got it on the personal, which is nice. Topstep this week is up 655. 2,000 for the month in total on Topstep. 2,077. So 8,000 US dollars this week on Topstep. 2,077 times 4, 8,300. Very nice. Very nice. So for today on gold, what we would like to see is it's kind of tough because any downside for me on gold was selling gold, and you guys know from the Asia market call, we were selling gold down into this low based off the fact that people will be buying here and putting their stop loss here. So we were shorting into where most people were trying to buy. And now that you are back down at this support and you've had a bearish Asian session, you know, it is possible to find some support here. Like I say, I don't just want to look for longs because we have been so bearish, but like we can't ignore that this is a massive level of support that we don't really want to be selling at. So if we can see some intraday breakouts, there is the possible for us to see little pullbacks, but we have to understand that taking pullback trades after it has been so bearish just weighs a little bit more risk, which whether that means you trade a combine or you reduce your size, it's entirely up to you. But I wouldn't go full margin on the pullbacks because the intraday trend is bearish. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Margin call again. So yeah, this will be a full margin Fridays. I mean, it is full margin Fridays for a reason. Size me on Topstep, 200,000. 200,000, man. 50 times 4. This is my leader account, and then you got 3 followers. So copied across 3 other accounts. So 4 in total. First flight to Bali's in 15 hours. Yes, nice, Mikey. Good man. Good man. Let me know when you land, man. I'll give you guys my number on Discord. So yeah, gold is at this major 4-hour support. Do I want to be a seller down here? I mean, you know, we could come down and re-grab 4-hour lows. That's very possible. But that doesn't mean you can't pull back first before doing that. So I would say the only liquidity level we do have right now is below this 4-hour low. Other than the upside, the only thing I can really see to the upside is just a very simple resistance level that price could easily tap into before pushing lower, which, you know, still could give an all right trade. Previous hourly grabbing highs, we got 2 equal lows. We just got that hourly close here on gold as well. You kind of got 2 equal highs here. 30-minute. Getting a little bit of a, is that an hourly low? Yep, so some hourly lows here. This is the 4-hour low. We could come up and spike out some of these highs first. So you just grab the lows closed doji, held support closed bullish, straight back bearish. So a little bit of a range, which is good. We want to see gold ranging after such a decent push down, and then we can start building up liquidity. But be watching, you know, a pullback into this trend line, I think is a very easy trade. However, I don't think that will come until New York. You very likely need like New York volume to, you know, spike out these trend lines, etc. So a big spike like that, kind of like you had yesterday, big spike into lows, and then a decent pullback is more of a New York trade. I'm just trying to think of what could actually happen here for London. So I do believe this trend line is going to get grabbed. Whether it's today or whether it's into next week, I don't really care. If it is into next week, you know, that's fine. That could give a decent weekly top wick, which should come into these areas before then, you know, overall flipping bearish. So yeah, also some good opportunities. There's a very high chance that gold at some point is going to come up and rip a lot of this trend line. Especially if we start coming back up into this support level and bouncing from here and trying to do this. That would be what I would imagine even 95% of retail traders would be trying to look at. 1, 2, 3, 4 touches, 5 touches of a trend line. Man, the likelihood is we'd have an initial bounce and then you could get some really nice buys. So we got a lot of options on the cards today. A lot of options. I was very bearish for Asia, but now that you have grabbed all of our downside liquidity, I'm open to what's going to happen down here. Any shorts today were down into here. Asia with the bank again. 200 ticks in Asia. Huge. Yeah, we're flying out to Bali tomorrow for the trading retreat next week, which will be cool. Trading retreat next week will be awesome. So yeah, we just need to see gold create a bit of a range. Let's have a look at some. Let's have a look at some other markets here. I know Sean, you did get is Sean here? A beautiful copper trade. It's finally hot here. Yeah, good man. I had a look today. I was like, some websites say it's going to be storming. Some websites say it's going to be good. So I was like, man, I'm just gonna have to take it. Just gonna have to take it as it comes. As long as it's not pouring down the whole time, I'm happy. Yeah, copper pulled back into this massive resistance, failed to close above, straight back down. So you could actually see copper continue selling off today. You could see copper continue selling off. Again, I'm honestly, I'm not the only time I've ever taken really good copper trades has kind of been on the higher time frame. I'm not a huge fan of copper intraday. Let's see, we start. Well, that was pretty nice, to be fair. What time is that? Asia again, grab the highs. Nice continuation liquidity play there. Sometimes it looks really nice, and other times it can be kind of tough. Let's have a look at Nasdaq continue selling off yesterday, I assume. Yep. Wow. Remember, guys, this was the liquidity level that we spoke about yesterday. Didn't quite come up and grab the highs, but let's have a look. Did the S&P grab daily highs? Yes, it did. Look at that. S&P grabbed daily highs, sold off, so Nasdaq doesn't need to. So liquidity grab on the S&P, straight down for the lows, man. People will be banking off Nasdaq on days like this, on weeks like this, I should say. Huge, massive sell-off across a lot of stocks, which is good. Anyone who's looking to get into some long-term stock investments, you're coming into some very, very rare opportunities. Very, very rare opportunities that you know, if you're trading for the next 2-3 years, man, you're going to see some big levels come in that you might not see for a long time again. I don't think it's over just yet, though. I did see Nvidia continue to drop, even though it had good earnings, which is not really surprising considering everything's selling off. I think a lot of people were thinking this is going to be the light and savior, but clearly not. Getting smashed down. I think it squeezed a little bit lower. Still watching Tesla to start dollar cost averaging into once we come and tap into this gap area. Do you have take trades? Yeah, all the time, man. All the time. Trade order flow and struggle with bias, confused between short term and high time frame. Since watching your streams, I've passed a combine and just had my third payout approved. Amazing, man. Good job. That's what we like to hear. It's fantastic work, man. Well done. Third payout approval is incredible, man. A lot of people struggle to even get to the first. So to have your third, amazing, man. Well done. Keep it up. Keep it up, man. That's awesome. Yeah, congrats, man. Everyone. Amazing, man. Even Facebook is having some beautiful dips as well. Where would I be interested in buying? Meta? Probably there, maybe. Goldie, we just need to see a little bit of a... Why is my undo button not working today? Just need to see a little bit of volume down at these lows. But if we start grabbing lows and closing above, cool, we got longs. Do I want to be selling here? Not really, because I do still think you have some highs to come and grab. Like maybe just even little intraday highs before then we see something like this. So if we start grabbing these highs, closing back below, then I can look for an intraday short, which may get that 4-hour wick. But for me, they got 1, 2, 3 hourly equal highs. I think you see a decent spike and then boom. But this right here is a very, very, very nice trade. Because you have a beautiful liquidity grab, but what makes this trade so nice is this right here. If I didn't have this right here, I wouldn't have sold gold today. If I didn't have this. This is what made the sell so key. Same as what, you know, made the sells yesterday so good. And here. Which, again, in Asia, what made the sell so good as well is this right here. If we don't have these, then you're selling into nothing. The only time we take the best trades on gold is when we know what we're trading into. We're buying or selling into liquidity. And if you don't have liquidity to trade into, you don't have a trade. But if you have liquidity to trade into, then they're the times where you get, you know, the 100 tick plus trades. People always ask what separates a 100 tick trade from a 30 tick trade, and it is based off liquidity targets. It's the real key. Yeah, hearing Buffett holding cash, large player taking positions off. Yeah, well they've been doing that for a while now. It's not like something that's happened recent. They've been selling and being very cash heavy for a while. But I don't think it's going to be over anytime soon. But just from a dollar cost averaging perspective, you're going to get some very, very, very big opportunities. But yeah, Trump did impose that 20% tariff on China. I think it was somewhere I saw that, I think it was like Tesla is known for being bearish in Q1 and Q2. Like for a lot of history. Where is it? Kind of here. Here again. Even bigger one here as well. So there's a lot to watch. A lot of stock opportunities. Which, you know, if you're looking to get into stocks, but you're going to be needing the money in the next like month, don't do it. This is for people who are wanting to trade stocks for like the next 2-3 plus years. Potential for us to grab the lows at 28.52. Yep. Yeah, you got that's a very nice kind of level I'm watching here as well. This is the previous 4-hour low. I am open to pullbacks into this area before seeing that though. I am open to it. Obviously, like I said, pullbacks are risky, but just as a very, very basic technical outlook, what have we done? We've broken below a major level, so we could easily see gold pull back into here before. Excuse me. dipping lower, which, if you start closing bullish, from here to here, still like a 50-tick retracement. And, we are at major daily support. Major daily support. Any sells on gold have already been locked in because we have tapped into these major levels. Got the merch for the retreat today. You guys who are coming on the retreat, we got some cool stuff. Some very cool stuff. But yeah, the only thing is with buying gold, for a little pullback, you're going to have to be a little bit patient with it. I'm not just going to start buying it now for no reason. But we need to see some decent breakouts. Oh wow. What do you want? What do you want? Come on, G. If there's 15, this 15 is currently grabbing the lows, trying to hold support. If we can actually close bullish, we can consider it. You tried to break above last time, close straight back below. So if you can reclose back above, cool. Yeah, you've had a lot of Asia moves this week on gold. It's good for you guys to trade Asia. Remember we traded we traded Asia on Thursday. I think we jumped off around here once you grabbed the lows and then pushed up, and then on Thursday you just literally just dropped out of nowhere. And you guys see on YouTube who were on the stream on Thursday, we were talking about the potential for price to come back down into this region to create this sort of inverse head and shoulders, which you did fulfill, which I personally didn't get. To me, it kind of just dropped out of nowhere. But it did drop very big and then broke this and massive push, which was the reason I didn't trade yesterday is because after this big of a push, like, what was this? Like a 286 sell-off in Asia. I was like, London could easily just range. How often do you see Asia drop 280 ticks and then London selling off another 200? It's very rare, but it happened yesterday. It was absolutely insane. So from Asia to London, you dropped 430 ticks, which is very rare, but huge. So after I saw that big of a drop off, I was like, if I take any trades today, I'm probably just revenge trading the fact that I missed that. A 480 tick push in one day. To try and trade after that, man, if I had shorted this, would I be trading in here? Absolutely not. So that's my answer as to if I should have been trading yesterday. Grabbing the highs, about to close bearish here on gold, 15 seconds. Can we see shorts into liquidity? 14. Let's see. It's not bad close. Grabbing highs, closing bearish. Not the best though. Not the best. You guys on YouTube, drop a little like for the stream. Be the final stream until week after, at least. If not, potentially after that. Because I'll be in Europe and I'll just be doing the Zooms. You guys on Zoom, we'll still do some market calls for you guys next week as well. Don't worry, we won't be completely MIA next week. I'll be obviously less active, but I'll still make sure to jump on plenty of market calls for you guys. But a lot of my focus will be with the retreat, guys. So grab the highs, close bearish, instant bottom wick here on gold. I personally wouldn't buy until you break back above this. You're holding big resistance. Tried to break above, broke straight back below. So for me to buy before breaking back above resistance is almost trying to predict too much. But if we can grab these lows and get back above here, yeah, absolutely. So now I got fake out buys back above here, which could be nice. If you grab lows and get back above here, great. Then I can take fake out buys. But I won't be buying before that. So now we can kind of use this level and be like, okay, cool. If we want longs, this is our barrier. We want price to close back above this. As soon as it does, cool. Then we got longs. As long as you hold below this, you have no longs. That's what I like using these levels for. It's like barriers to stop you from getting in a trade too early. So here, I'll take it from here. Let me have a look at the 5 minute. It's probably not going to tell us much more, but oh, we got some nice liquidity down here though. A lot of equal lows. 5 minute close bearish, no bottom wick. Not consider that as support. Which level, man? Which level? This one? Yeah, it is support, but you have liquidity. It's definitely a level of support, but you have lots of liquidity down here now. If you buy here, you put your stop there. That's what most retails will do. We trade the opposite. So if anything, you should be looking to short into that. But if you grab the lows and start breaking back above, I mean, you got support here as well. And then you got resistance there as well. So anywhere in between here is going to get extremely noisy. But once you close above the top level, you have a much easier range to trade. We're going to be busy, yeah. Absolutely, Mikey. Absolutely, man. Lots of good stuff planned. Just trying to understand those absolute, man. It's like, you know, if you do grab the lows, like, you know, could you consider buys from here? You can, but it's just like, yeah, there's just so much mess here that it can go against you so quick. Whereas I think once you actually break back above this level, you should be good to retrace into here. What's this? 9 ticks. Coming down for the lows here on Goldie to grab the highs, close bearish. Only thing with these shorts is you're managing at like, what, 10 ticks if that? Yeah, 9 ticks, so it's not really worth it. Whereas the shorts earlier, you're shorting down into here. It's like 100 ticks. 10 ticks versus 100 ticks. Ooh, this is we got an update from Topstep here. You guys may have already seen the email. I've just seen this. This is a clear path to getting the live funding is take 5 payouts in a single XFA and we'll call you up to live. The opportunity is to take 5 payouts up to $5,000 for a total of $25,000 per account. And you may be called up before taking 5 payouts based on prior trading performance. Your live trading balance will be set by your total XFA balances up to 50, 100, 150. Unlock daily payouts in your live account. Hit 30 winning days of 200 across the XFAs. And live to unlock live daily payouts. That's pretty cool. Now you still be able to keep the 5 accounts, man. That's just if you get called up to live. You could easily just not as well. Like to get 25k on one account is a lot. Express one accounts won't affect unless you have a new one. Activate any new Express one accounts will apply to the update to the policy. So if you currently have an active XFA, your existing XFAs won't be affected unless you open a new one. So activating any new Express Fund accounts will apply the updated policy to all your accounts. Cool. Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. I agree with that. I kind of do as well. I like to keep live separate and XFAs here. Yeah, I like the ideas of the XFAs. Goldie squeezing down here. Are we going to sell off here? Maybe you're kind of holding this resistance, still squeezing lower. Anywhere for me to really short this? Not really. So the XFA is the simulated Express Fund account, man, which you obviously still take the payouts from. Then they will help you build an actual real live account. So it's like funded. It's like a funded account, which is basically a simulation account that you can take payouts from, versus like an actual live account with a live balance, like as if you were trading like your own personal money, pretty much. There's a decent push down here on Goldie. That 15 was actually nice. Ended up playing out. Just for me, these ranges are way too small. Yeah, it's a 24 tick push. Am I gonna short this range over this range? Absolutely not. This range today was 100 ticks. This range today is like 15. So yeah, we are pushing low, but like we could have easily bounced off these lows and ranged. So I'm not really too bothered about this. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it does make sense. It just kind of comes out of the whole pool of like people losing money, to be honest, man. Kind of how most prop firms work, except the difference with Topstep is they actually help you build that live account. But I've seen, yeah, a lot of people have been getting caught up to live, which I think is awesome. I'm not too sure when I'm going to take a payout from these accounts that I do have, because I'm kind of enjoying building up the buffer. But I don't want to build it up too much, because then you kind of get a bit too eager and then just don't take it out. It's always good just to take out something. Look at this, what a sell-off here on Goldie, coming straight for them 4-hour lows. Unless we bounce up and grab some highs, you know, I'll sell any bounces from here. Could bring in liquidity from there, which from here, you know, need to be fair, pull back into these areas. You've got 30 ticks into the lows. It's not bad. Yeah, my XFA balance is currently up 1,860. I think I'll squeeze it a little bit more before I consider it. My balance is almost back to break even as well. The trailing stop, I mean. Come on, Goldie, give us an entry here. Yeah, 100%, man. Yep. Yeah, still a great opportunity. Man, it's the best opportunity out there. Literally, I'm up over 8,000 US dollars on a couple of 50k Topstep accounts, which costed $49 to get. Like, it's crazy. Crazy. Still pushing down here. Yeah, trying to weed out the people who abuse the XFAs. Yep. 30 profit days is a little heavy. Isn't that just to take out like daily payouts though? I think you can still take out every 5 $200 green days, I believe. But for a lot of people, yeah, it is the goal to get to that live account. You know, there's not Topstep is the only prop firm that I know that actually help you build a live account, especially where I come from in the forex space. Man, forex prop firms would never help you build a live account, like literally never. They want to do everything in their willpower so you actually don't make money. Whereas Topstep are doing the complete opposite. Goldie coming straight for these 4-hour lows here. Futures chart isn't anywhere near it. However, the currency chart is about to grab it, which is unfortunate. I guess that 15-minute did make sense though in hindsight. Grabbed highs, closed bearish. The only reason I didn't like it is because as soon as you hit these levels, you had to manage, which was like 10 ticks. So that is a lovely push down. Didn't make much sense at the time. Could have easily just tapped into here and just continued to range like we have done every other time. Hit, push up, push up, push up. Yeah, I could be as well, to be honest, man. But I'm pretty sure it's only if you want to take daily payouts that you got to hit that 30 days. Even if you just hit the 5, you still get the same amount as the XFAs, I do believe. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I would assume if you do have like 5 XFAs that you would combine that into one live balance, I do believe. Like they wouldn't actually just give you 150. I'm not sure though. Yeah, it's possible, and it is still such a big level. And it has got 2.5 hours until it's going to close. In 2.5 hours on a 4-hour candle, yeah, absolutely anything can happen on gold. But if we do grab these lows and start rejecting, yeah, I'd just see a little intraday breakout and then consider it. You can see it's 4 hours, just broke to this level, just tiny little top wick, just straight pushing. Straight pushing. I mean, any rejection from here, if we can pull back to like maybe here, this resistance here, from here to here, still 30 ticks, like that's a trade I would happily take. Especially if we get a liquidity grab, then I can judge a better stop. If we start rejecting from here, people will try and jump in these buys. Stops will go down below here, and then we'll look to short into that. So if we're going to look for some sells here, I'd love to see a top wick into here, and then I'll absolutely sell this. You got 2 equal lows. You got a very nice double bottom. That's the trade I'll happily take. About to get a 30 close as well. 30 is closing nice and bearish. So if we see an instant top wick on this 30, guys, we could consider this. What do we have on the futures into lows? Yeah, about 40 ticks. That's good. That's good. 5 minutes starting to flip bullish here, but the 30 is still going to close nice and bearish regardless. So top wick and we could get some sells. Into maybe like here could be enough. Even here. If we measure from here to here. Yeah, 30 ticks. I'll take that. Let's see. See how this 30 is going to open here on gold. Come up for an instant top wick, which is nice. May look to get short here soon. Let me have a look at Topstep. Futures already flipping. Don't flip just yet, Goldie. Currency. I want to see a little bit more of a top wick. I don't think taking that and putting your stop loss above this 5 is very safe. Stop loss is right at the resistance. You have to have it a little bit wider. But that is a very nice double bottom there. Also previous 4-hour lows. And you've had a 30 breakout. As soon as we hit this level, I'm going to have a sell on the break of the low. Risk off if you close back above here. And the futures already has a bottom wick, so if we don't flip bearish, that's fine. Futures might not squeeze as far down as it does need to go. Like down into... oh, look at this for a top wick. Down into 28.67. Look at this for a top wick here on Goldie. If we start re-breaking the lows and this 30 flips bearish, I'm absolutely going to short this. Who knows how far this can come as well. It's an instant 30 top wick. There's no bottom wick on this current 30 on the currency. So this could be a very nice sell stop here soon. Yep, absolutely. Wait, guys, gonna have a sell stop here in a second. Let me see. This is a very nice bottom wick. Sorry, top wick. What will that look like? What's that stop going to be? It's kind of pretty... How big is that? It's a 25-ish tick stop loss, which is quite large. So if I'm going to get this, I'm probably just going to go micros. Could you manage before that? Not really. This is quite a big wick. Did you grab it from the 50? No, not really. You can put it in on the break of the low if you want to, guys. I think I'm gonna wait for the close. It's a pretty steep. You know, you just rip the lows and you massively just rip the highs. That's a big wick. It's that big of a wick that it just kind of ruined the risk to reward. Like it just makes it less than a 1-to-1. I just want to see a little bit of a a little bit of a top wick into here, so then I could just get a good risk to reward. You know, you can draw your risk to reward tool down here as if it's going to come down here, but realistically, this is the level where we have to manage this trade. So I think we're best waiting for this 5-minute close, and if we get a top wick again, then cool. You know, then we can sell it. And then we can try and judge a better stop. Futures is still holding up here as well. From here to here, what do you have? 30 ticks. I love the platform so much using MT5. Yeah, absolutely, man. It's a great platform. Very, very good platform. Hey, Dean, what's going on, man? Shout out to Aaron. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate you tuning in, man. Give me shit hidden rolls. Nah, you won't. You get no hidden rolls on Topstep, man. One of the fairest prop firms out there. You won't find any hidden rolls. I need an iPads or anything like that, man. My XFAs are going beautiful at the minute. Yeah, it did. Yeah, absolutely did. Held the broken level. Let's see if this 5-minute comes up with the top instant top wick. I may look to sell it. I'll try and judge a stop based off that high instead. I'm just trying to see how we can get a good risk reward here off that big spike. I like these sells into the lows, but it has to make sense. Let's see. Futures isn't really flipping bearish as yet. Kind of holding up. Very similar. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. It's looking good though. It is looking good. Oh, coming up again. Cool. This is nice. Now could we flip this low? 23. you would still have to go off that low, that high, I think. I'm not taking this, guys. I don't like this. It's nowhere near as easy as the trade took out. Says you're just trying to squeeze just a little bit of an annoying range. Compare it to the shorts in Asia. Is it anything I like? Not at all. It's like it's there if you want it. I personally don't like this too much. It's just taking too much thought process. I like it to be jumping out of me. I like it to scream out of me. I like it to grab highs and drive. It's not really doing that for me. So if it pushes down into these lows, I'm happy to miss it. Yeah, Owly can absolutely still hold the level, man. Yep, absolutely. And that's the thing, although we do have a very nice double bottom, which I do think is a nice level to target, look at where we're at. We're at major support. Selling today was easy because you were selling into all of these support. You were selling into the support. But now you're at the support. So it's like, yeah, you may squeeze it, but it's like, do I want to be selling gold at 4-hour support? Like here? Not really. It's like, yeah, maybe I could squeeze out 20, 30 ticks, but is that what's going to help me in the long run? Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. Unless maybe the 15 holds up, we liquidate 15 highs and then drop, then absolutely. Oh yeah, I had a let go off on Ethereum. Came down to what, like 2,000, I believe. Crypto having some very decent pullbacks as well. Full margin short into 4-hour support. I know, man. It doesn't make sense, does it? It doesn't make any sense. What's Bitcoin up to? Yeah, look at that drop on Bitcoin. To me, next target is 75. Gotta start cleaning up these levels again. Look at this. What a drop. What a drop. Again, huge levels. You see 0 in no time. Easily. 75k. I would watch 75k. What was it? Ethereum. Yeah. Here. Not quite there. 2,000. I'd be interested in 2,000. XRP. Look at that. XRP dumping back down at major support. Goldie's still chilling. Some big dips on the crypto side. 270 pips on Bitcoin last night. Huge, man. Yeah, copper's still pushing down as well. I like copper to come down and grab these lows again. Kind of similar to gold. It's like I just wouldn't want to be a seller here. However, sells on copper yesterday were very nice. Look at this major resistance. I was in London as well. I came in London. I didn't see that. Kind of grabbed the highs, then grabbed the lows. Yes, the price action is still a little bit weird. Once this grabbed the lows and closed bullish, if I was short this, I would have closed out anyway, and then dipping back lower. I honestly don't know how you do it, man. I don't know. I don't think it's not like gold pips. Like if you measure, when was this? When was this? Yesterday? Wait, was this Asia? Wow. Like would that maybe be 300 pips maybe? I'm not too sure. Not too sure. Everything is dropping. It's nice to see crypto have a bit of a healthy correction though. So I didn't really like this gold trade closing back above. Now you're probably coming and filling this wick, which makes me think you may come for a 15-minute liquidity player. So if we tried to sell these flips, closing back above, you'd be looking to get out straight away. Not enough just yet. Let me look at your trade, man. I think you're saying trade. Let me have a look. Let's have a look. Where is it? Nice. Beautiful entry, man. Straight into that resistance. Yeah, very, very nice entry, man. Little liquidity grab. 1 minute as well. Look at that. Good man. That's nice play regardless. Even though it held this resistance. Beautiful levels there, man. Beautiful levels. Very, very nice levels. Yeah, so we'll do it the trade wall, yep. Goldie's still squeezing high here, guys. That's what I'm saying. 4 hour support. It's no surprise to see this bounce. That's why selling this is very risky. Fake out buys back above here as well. That'd be enough. You form support, you close below it. Cool. If you close back above, cool. You got fake out buys. The only way I will sell this is if this next 15 comes up, grabs the highs, holds this resistance, and then great, we got a 15-minute evening star, and then we can kind of judge a good stop. You know, then you can sell here and you can risk off that high, and fantastic. Other than that, it's the only way I will sell gold here, guys. Long on GJ. Let's have a look, man. Let's have a look. GJ. Oh yeah, nice grab of the lows, man. Nice liquidity grab. I like that, man. I like that. Use my liquidity concept. Yeah, good man. I've seen it even down to the 1 minute. I've never traded the 1 minute personally. But it's nice to see it grab in the lows as well. Oh, you get 1 minute doubles up. The one minute just the 1 minute's a bit too crazy for me on on Goldie. GJ push looks nice though, man. Looks very nice. How's the DAX looking this morning, guys? How's the DAX looking? Can't forget about the DAX. I haven't traded DAX in a while now. I've been so focused on gold. Gold's been so good recently. What have we missed? Big push down, decent pullback, continuing to push lower. Wow, look at this. Evening star here on DAX. Wow, we could get some sells on the DAX. Oh, is that like an Italy flag? Get off there. We could get some sells on the DAX. Look at this. This could be shaping up for a very nice weekly evening star. Is there a top wick on the daily? Not a little bit. Yesterday engulfed back below this resistance, so confirmed a nice fake out. For you guys who do want to trade the DAX, I think to come down into these levels is still a pretty decent trade. Yeah, volume in 15 minutes. Yep, absolutely, absolutely. If I was going to be a seller on DAX, I'd probably want to be a seller around here. And that actually could be a good trade. Straight down into them weak lows. Could be a very, very big push. Oh, Goldie, why don't you just grab the highs? Grab the highs so I can short this fake out. Let's see. What push on GJ? TP hit after saying it was going sideways. Yeah, nice, man, nice. Came down, grabbed the lows. Nice little fake out there. Same way we trade gold. Grab the lows, close straight back above. Cool. There's your confirmation candle. There's your entry candle. That's pretty nice, actually. How many ticks that? 64. Wow, look at that. Are we going to get 5 minute fake out here on gold? You didn't grab these highs, however, this 30 is looking like we're going to flip. Let me see. 15 minute. Holding up, holding up. I would love to see us top wick and grab these 15 highs. I really would. I really would. Yeah, not the most bearish close. Oh, don't do it, Goldie. Don't do it. Oh, don't do it. You can do it from here. Go on, give us a 15 top wick into the highs. Be good to us, Goldie. We don't ask for much. You get short around here, then that's a great range. 40 ticks. Trade micros on gold on Topstep? Yep, absolutely you can. Yep. Just MGC. MGC on Topstep. You can absolutely trade micros. You can trade as many micros as you can minis. So if you're on a 50k, you can trade 5 minis. So essentially, you can trade 50 micros. Or if you just want to trade one contract, you could trade 10 micros. That way you can take partials, etc. I know, yeah, I agree. Said yeah, it has been, especially on like at least the the owl, etc. The reason I didn't really short yesterday, man, is just because it was just kind of just free fall. Didn't really grab any highs even here. Here you kind of did, but it has been, yeah, especially I think it was the 4 hour as well. Like the 4 hour hasn't grabbed like any of these highs. That's why for me, like as soon as we start grabbing these lows on gold, like man, I think you could easily come up and that's that trend line as well. The continuation plays, yeah, I agree, haven't been the easiest. I absolutely agree. This is what I want in on gold. If I'm gonna get sell, I want to see this. That's what I want to see here. If we're gonna get short. Futures chart still holding up as well, looking pretty much the same as gold. Futures chart did grab these highs, but the currency hasn't, so it doesn't matter. I like that, got that. See if you can flip that 5, but it's not driving. I think we're going to come up and grab these highs, and I'd like to get short above these highs. It's going to be a much easier trade. Yeah, I want to push it, find it difficult. Yeah, yep. I agree, man. I agree. I want to get short above here. I think this would give us a decent risk to reward. Anywhere around here. I just want to see us come up and just liquidate some highs. As soon as we do, I think you can get your push. Along the DAX. Yeah, I mean, you're grabbing lows, re-breaking higher. See how that London volume, London Open comes in. What about if we were to close, what, maybe back below here? Really tough here on gold, guys. Really tough. Very tough. Not the easiest. Not the easiest here in gold. Futures is still kind of holding the support as well. Yeah, DAX is pushing beautifully. If you already are in the longs, you grab the lows, re-breaking the highs, targeting back around here. Goldie grabbing the 15 lows, looking like you're going to come and target the highs now. We got London Open in 10 minutes as well. Come on, Goldie, give us some volume. We're going to break below. We're going to break back above. Could we short a 5-minute fake out back below this level? And maybe risk off like a 5 high. 20 ticks. Yeah, if we get maybe a closure below here at least. Let's see. It was long on DAX also, but close for London Open. Yeah, so it does get some decent pre-London volume sometimes. That's a pretty nice push up. Grab the lows, held support, nice little moist up. Boom. Pushing. So we just grabbed the lows here on gold, held the support. So I'm not going to be selling this just yet. I really want to see us break this support before we can sell it. If we can't break this support, we could come and target this double top and potentially sell from around here. 1 minute at the 30 is trying to flip. The next minute's holding it. How's the Owlie looking? Yeah, Owlie's looking pretty bearish. Pretty bearish. Oh, look at that. Booming. What a call on the buys. Booming. Yeah, Jimmy got that long on there. The DAX, good trade, man. It's a huge push. This is it's a 30-minute as well. It's a big, big, big push. Goldie coming high for these highs now, guys. Failing to close back below this support. Holding it, pushing lower. Grab the lows, close bullish. Retesting the support, pushing. So even if we did short this before, that's our exit. Multiple 1, 2, 3 times to cut your trade or break even. To me, if we had shorted this level, stops above there. Second you get back above, hold it, bam, that's your get out straight away. Give you 1, 2, 3 opportunities to get out of your position and wait. It'd be very interesting to watch the DAX around this level at the open here. Nice GJ buy as well, man. Very nice GJ buy. That's what we want gold to do. It's pretty much what we want gold to do, but to the opposite. Grab the highs and start breaking back below, and then we can sell. It's pretty much the exact same. Grab the highs, break below, and then sell. Building up some liquidity above these highs here as well. Owlie still... 5 minutes going to be key. If this 5 minute closes bullish, this Owlie's not going to look too great. Previous Owlie closed doji as well. Let's see. Let's see, let's see. $15. Quite grabbing the highs. I'll run to the toilet, guys. I'll be 2 seconds. Come on, Goldie. Where's the volume gone, man? Where's the volume? Where's the volume? Yeah, closed it. Fully closed it. That's crazy. Yeah, literally. Yeah, closed it. Grabbed a lot of the lows. Bounced to the support. Wow, yeah, look at that 4 hour. That's about to close in 1 minute as well. Look at that. Big rejection. So you wouldn't be selling that anytime soon, that's for sure. Come on, Goldie, grab the highs already. Grab the highs so we can go short. So for this London Open, what we want to see here is gold grab these highs, get back below, and then we can sell. We're down to here. I think that's going to be a decent trade. I'm happy to take that and risk that. Building up a lot of liquidity above these highs. And we're also going to get the next hour open, which if the next hour is going to close bearish, well, we're going to have a top wick. Where could that top wick be? Above previous 5-minute highs and above this very nice level here. So we look at the hourly. Still closing nice and bearish. So what would we expect for this next hour? Well, top wick and then push down. Like I say, where could that top wick potentially be? Well, we have a lot of 5-minute liquidity here, so I would take a pretty good guess that it'd probably be above there. Oh, don't just do it from here, though, Goldie. Bought 3 accounts, 1 for London, 1 for New York, and 1 to copy A+ situation. Yeah, nice, nice. It's good, man. Copy trading is the best way, to be honest. It's the best way you're going to make the real good gains. Once you're consistent, man, get on the copy trading for sure. That's where you're going to get the good gains. So yeah, still holding this support here on gold, which obviously makes a lot of sense. It is a big 4 hour level. Oh, we're starting to get back below. Oh, I may do it from here. Uh, 7 seconds here, guys. 7 seconds. We're going to get this hourly close. Wow, what a push right into the close. Look at that. Let's see. We're going to get top wick to sell this. Goldie. Top wick to short. How did that hourly close? So hourly just closed very bearish. Why didn't you go? So very, very surprised you didn't grab these highs. Very, very surprised. I can't sell it from here, guys. The reason I can't sell it from here is because to me, this is not a safe stop. That is a very rookie stop. So it makes me think you're going to come down, grab previous hourly lows, and then potentially hold it. I'm honestly not too sure here. It's a little bit tough here for me, guys. I'll be honest. It's a little bit tough. It's a bit unfortunate. If we had grabbed these highs, man, I'd be shorting this breakout all day long. The fact that you didn't grab any of these highs makes me think this hourly could bottom wick and then pull back. Very, very, very tough. It was a nice breakout as well. You just didn't grab anything. Even on the 15-minute, didn't grab any 15 highs, which is, you know, all of the continuation plays yesterday were all grabbing the 15 highs. The nicest short yesterday after that crazy rip down was a 15-minute continuation play. Rejected, grabbed highs, and then you sold off. Well, we couldn't even do that here. So this makes me think we could be pulling back down. As soon as you grab these lows, there's the potential to pull back. A little bit tough, guys. A little bit tough. Little bit tough. Not worth it now. Not worth it, man. Not worth it. To short gold at 4 hour support, I need like a good confidence setup. Straight down for the lows there on Goldie. Look at that, straight for the lows. Straight for the lows. That was really unfortunate there, guys. I really wanted to sell this. We're coming down now, straight for these hour lows. This is the hour low, which we're starting to react off. I think you'll spike into here, though. You just couldn't grab anything. Look at that, so much liquidity up there. So much liquidity. Very tough here on gold. Again, these continuation plays, I agree, have been very tough this week. That's why I haven't really been, short. I look at gold this week and I'm like, fuck, man, we had a huge push down. Like, what have I maybe missed this week? We've still had a fantastic week. It's just like, you've had these big pushes, and then, trying to sell it after these big pushes is kind of tough. Which is kind of same as here. Like, you've had this big push down, and kind of trying to short it from here is very tough. Like the shorts in Asia, I know I keep saying it, but the shorts in Asia are the trades you guys really want to be focusing on. You grab the highs, you close bearish, you have a 100 tick range. You didn't really grab any highs, you close bearish, you have like a 20 tick range. Like these are the trades you want to be taking. Sometimes you can look for these scalps, which I'm trying to do, but you kind of got to take them with a pinch. So you got to be very open down at 4-hour support. Because like I say, if we start grabbing these 4-hour lows and holding support, man, we could easily pull back into a lot of these wicks. A lot of these wicks. Yeah, not even a one-to-one, exactly, man. It's not even a one-to-one risk reward, and that's what it's all about. You can get so focused on trying to catch a certain tick amount that risk to reward just goes out the window. If there's no risk to reward, there's no trade. I don't care if it's 50 ticks or 100 ticks or 20 ticks. If there's no risk to reward, there is no trade. Still struggling with 4x compared, and the best and what besides gold to make second favorite choice. Of course, had GJ. Well, you can still trade like the pound. If you like trade pound US dollar. Look at this instant reaction off them lows, guys. If you close back above, fake out buys I will absolutely take. Yeah, I kind of had the same struggle, man. Like when I used to trade currencies, I used to trade GJ as well, Euro Yen, Euro New Zealand. But since I went to futures, I just traded just gold. And I honestly, there's nothing wrong with diversifying into other things. But gold to me just gives me so many opportunities that I don't really need to trade anything else today. Anything else in general. Like gold today, 170 dipped down already. Like, you kept that at one contract. 170 tick push, man, $1,700. Huge. Huge, huge, huge. Look at that instant reaction off this liquidity level, guys. Oh, you do have German CPI today? Okay, that makes sense. I would still be watching this area, though. I think, to me, this could be a very interesting short level on the DAX. Oh, yeah, you do. German CPI. Good spot, man. Good spot. I honestly, I look at the DAX, I'm like, man, if this was gold, if we were looking at this and we trade it the same way we trade gold, which kind of does move, I would look at the other like, man, at any point this weekly can flip bearish and rip these lows, and that could be a huge, huge, huge trade. Huge trade. What? Your Express Fund account now sets your starting live fund balance capped at 50, 100, 150, based on your largest account size. Hit 5 payouts in one Express account and get called up to live. 5 payouts? Is it of a certain amount? Once live, 30 winning days unlocks daily payouts. Stay consistent and stay disciplined. Oh, so your live account, yeah, you guys are right about if you have 5, you just go to 1. Yes, you will have your live account will be your biggest Express funded size. If your total balance is less than your max, you bring over your forward total balance. If your total balance is greater than your max, you are limited to your largest Express funded account size. Okay. Actually no. You guys who were just asking on Zoom about having multiple Express Fund accounts, what would your live account be? Do you lose them? You do not. So if you have 4 50k funded accounts with 12,000 in each, you will start the live account with 48,000. So it'll actually use the 12,000 from each of the accounts. So if you had 350k Express funded accounts and you're up 22,000 in each, your live account will be 66,000. A different Copy trade in 5. Yeah, even if you have 5, it's same scenario. Like if you had 5 with 12,000 each, it would be, you start with 60,000. Oh no, you'd just be over 50, so you start with 50. But if you had, say if you had 5 express fund accounts, and they were up like, I don't know, 2,000 or 10,000 each, your starting live balance would be 50,000. Whereas on the express fund accounts, your drawdown would only be what you have in profit, whereas your drawdown on this is the actual account. Different size express fund accounts, but your total is still below the max. I'll send you guys on Zoom this document. This is actually a really good read. Let me send this to you guys. I've just seen this. This is interesting. You have different size express fund accounts, but your total is still below your max. So you have 150 with 50k, 25. You start live. Yeah, cool. That's actually good. So if you copy across like 5 express fund accounts, you don't lose them. You just take the profit of all of the 5 express fund account and put that into one live. So that's actually good. That's actually cool. Look at this reaction here on gold, guys. We could get fake out buy soon. What a crazy reaction. We literally came down. We liquidated the previous 4-hour lows, which would have been our exit, and you're straight back higher. What an absolute crazy call there. Bottom wick, and we could have some longs here, though. Bottom wick, and we could have some longs if we close above. Look at that. Literally came down, wicked out our lows, straight back higher. Look how key that was. So anyone who was selling here on gold, that would have been our exit. You literally tap the lows to the absolute tick. You guys can see this is literally the level we spoke about live. Literally 0.4 ticks. We tapped into our exact point and have instantly reacted back 34 ticks. So I've got to start buying below these liquidity levels. Maybe that's something to test throughout the year. Look at that. Huge instant reaction. As soon as we get back above this level, we have fake out buys. I'm looking at this 15-minute time frame, and to me, you've got 3 15-minute equal highs that I think are going to be a fantastic target. So you're getting a decent bottom wick here. You haven't quite closed above. However, I'm looking at this 15, and to me, we have a lot of liquidity. We could see a flip here soon. What would this look like? This is actually looking really good now. That's what I'm saying. Like 1 5-minute candle can change everything. Go from looking pretty crap to all of a sudden it's making a lot of sense. The 15-minute time frame, you guys on YouTube, I'm looking on my high screen. You've grabbed the lows. You haven't grabbed any of the highs. Who keeps trying to hack me? So you grabbed all of the lows. You grabbed the 4-hour lows. You're at major 4-hour support. You got 1, 2, 3 equal highs. You have a nice breakout level here that you haven't quite tested, which as a range, that's a 40-tick range. That's good enough for me. This is a pretty steep wick though, but to me, this is a retail trap to bring in sellers. So I may look for a buy on the break of the high here soon, guys. What would that look on the futures? Dipping down on the futures, you're talking around. I may just trade micros though, because obviously it is still risky. Let's see, 3 minutes. I don't have any orders in just yet, guys. No orders in just yet. I'll show you guys what I do. I would have preferred this if it did close above, but that 15 is looking very nice. If I am going to change it, I am going to trade micros. I'm going to trade micros given the fact that gold has been so bearish, then it's a little bit riskier. It doesn't really make too much sense for me to trade this at full risk. Although I do think you're going to get a lovely pullback. I have no need to try and fight, all of this. And it is just a pullback trade. Pullback trades, you can take pullback trades, they're just a little bit riskier. So if they're a little bit riskier, rather than trying to full port it, just, reduce your risk. If you still want to take it, take it. Yep. Oh, 4 minutes. Yeah. Good shout, man. Good shout. 4 minutes, just wait. Good shout, man. 15 may give a next bottom wick. Good spot, man. I'm not taking this flip, guys. Just wait for the 15 close. You might have just saved me there. I owe you. So 15, if the 15 closes like this, next 15 bottom wick, cool, longs. Beautiful. Not yet, man, not yet. I just watched one reel. Person is dancing with the tag. Going for listen to. They're bleeding, yeah. Futures chart didn't grab it, but that's the reason we analyze on the currency chart, man. Learn from the go. Yeah, I need to learn from him as well, man. Can I join this community? Oh, don't fake out buy. Don't fake out sell. I was really hoping to get these fake out buys. No, Goldie, don't do it. Don't do it. 15 to me looks 15 looks beautiful to rip some highs. Don't do it, Goldie, don't do it. Go on, 1 minute. Wake back up. Be good to us. We've been very patient here today. Very, very patient. Nah, I'm not in just yet, man. Not yet. Not yet. The DAX, don't tell me we're dropping. Don't tell me. Yeah, looking very good, man. Looking very good. Look at that instant reaction. Close your top wick. You easy targets. Look at that, man. Beautiful. Very, very nice reaction off that level. Very, very, very nice. Solid reaction. Sometimes, like, man, you just gotta execute these levels. Like, man, you already be break even. Forcing. Some of these questions on this Topstep page are crazy. Why are you forcing me to move to a live account? We're not forcing anyone to move live. The goal of every trader at Topstep should be to make it live. Absolutely. Goldie 15's gone from looking beautiful to still back down here, unfortunately. It's looking like we're going to get some very nice fake out buys. With a good spot on the 15 close, straight back down. I'm on the sell on the DAX on my personal and FT mode challenge. Nice, man, nice. Top wick and sell it. So 15 there on Goldie. Wow, look at that 5 minutes straight back down. That's unfortunate. Be watching these highs though, guys. Any minute you get back above these levels, these highs to me on gold look very nice. Straight back lower. Look at that. A massive fake out, dipping back lower. Huge, man. Look at the 30 minutes. Still hasn't grabbed any of the highs. Coming into major support. Can look so bearish now, but man, I promise you, this 4-hour support, anything can happen. Anything can happen. Well, this could be the liquidity grab for it to push up. Yeah, if you're getting this one, wasn't well, definitely, you know, you did close above. You'd be keeping it super tight, like maybe minus like 10 ticks, maybe if you did take that one. Minutes still dipping. Coming in some big levels. Liquidating previous 4-hour lows. So this is the liquidity grab. So this is the liquidity grab, and this is the major support. So, and this is what gold can do. Gold can look so bearish right now. This 4-hour candle still has 1 hour and 43 minutes to close. At any point, this can wick up. And you look like all of these. Before these were huge wicks. These were obviously insanely bearish candles, where you would have thought, "Nah, I'm never going to buy that." Before you know it, you can leave to literally like the last couple of minutes, and man, can wick all the way back up. All of these. You know, you look at these wicks and go, "Oh man, I would have shorted that." But at the time, this was an insanely bullish candle. Well, it's pretty much the same thought process right now. Doesn't have to, but if you start breaking, you start putting some bullish structure on a lower time frame, I'm understanding that at any point this wick. This 4-hour could wick this major support. If you do close below, that's fine. You keep selling. But at any point, to me, this can find major support. And what I wouldn't be doing is selling gold at 4-hour support. I'm looking for longs. If I'm selling gold, it was in Asia down into these levels. Now that we're here, I'm not selling gold. Yeah, loads of e-cars, man. Yep. Yeah, nice one, Mikey. See you Sunday, man. Safe travels over, bro. See you Sunday. Look at this. What a dip. Even the 15 didn't grab any 15 highs. Just straight rip. $104 move. Nice. Very nice. Good man. DAX could flip the 4 out if you want some sells. Yeah, I haven't grabbed any. Look at that. Maybe should have held. Nah, 104 ticks, man, is amazing. 104 ticks coming into these major levels is fantastic, man. You're never gonna sell here and cover down here as long as you got your piece of it, man. Which 400 ticks is fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Times 4. What's my win rate on this Topstep account? 52% win rate this month. Let me see. No, that's last month. What we at? February. Yeah, I got 52% win rate this month, which is lower than normal. But still, 52% win rate. Up beautifully. Up 61 ticks on the short. Nice, man. Nice. Good man. Well done. Coming into some big levels. Big levels, man. I mean, there's no real reason to say you wouldn't, you're going to turn around anytime soon, to be honest. But given the fact that you are at that 4-hour support, 61 ticks is a very nice trade, man. I wouldn't be too afraid to lock that in. 61 ticks on an in-trade trade in London is huge. Absolutely huge. Look at that. 50 ticks. For an intraday trade, that's fantastic. Am I on live? No, I'm not on live, man. I'm copying across XFAs at the moment, though. It is more so the goal this year. DAX. Yeah, DAX squeezing higher. You'll be looking to sell the break of the 15 low anyway. So if it flips bearish, that's your sell stop area. Well, this was a decent sell. Take the break even. Otherwise, you short the break of the low. If it doesn't break the low, that's fine. Just wait. How's the hourly? Still bullish. 4 hour already closed. Very bullish as well. You keep that in mind. Stop loss of 40 ticks. Yeah, good man. Yeah, trail it. Yeah, nice work. Good man. As soon as this starts breaking the lows, yeah, you can start to trail aggressively. Good idea, man. Nice hold. Very nice hold. Beautiful trade. Yep, just get your five $200 green days, and then you can start taking it out. I think I have about 9 or something. Get your $200 days, but I think you should build up a little bit more than that. This is my opinion. I've had it plenty of times before, where I built, traded the Topstep, built it up, had my $200 green days, and then taken it out, and then lost it. I personally prefer to build the buffer or copy. Because if you just try and trade off just one, like, it's just not really enough. Let's have completed 17 days. So it's like I could take a payout now. Maybe I'll let it get to like, I don't know, maybe 2,500, 3,000, and then take out maybe 1,000 per account, so 4,000 US. We'll see. We will see. How much buffer would I recommend to build? Honestly, it depends on your losses, to be honest, man. Depends on your losses. Like, I'd say at least 1,500, to be honest. Because as soon as you start hitting 2,000 in profit, then your balance is at break even. So then you can't lose. You can't get your balance back down to break even. So you want to leave yourself, I'd say, at least 1,500 buffer, which should give you a pretty decent amount of trades, depending on how much you risk, of course. For me, I usually risk like around maybe like $200 per trade. So that would give me like what, 1,500 about. That would give me like 7 losing trades in a row. Like that's a pretty decent buffer for me personally. Obviously, everyone's style's gonna be completely different, but for me, that's a pretty good buffer. So my best trade this month has been 1,300. My worst trade's been minus 423. Not bad. Not bad. Different live account to me. This one, this is the first time I'm back on this one, man. It's my goal to do it this year. This is the account that we got given on the retreat. I've been very close before, but haven't quite got there. Look, there's Goldie starting to find some support here, guys. Again, it's way too bearish for me to want to buy it, though. It's going to take a good amount of time for me to want to buy gold, and I'm not going to be selling it down here. What are most people doing here? It's pretty 50-50 right now. 46 long, 54 short. But remember, this 4 hour has an hour and a half to close. At any point, this can aggressively wick back above. But if we want the buys, on the futures chart, you want to see breaks back above 69. Good night, Chow. See you tomorrow, man. I'll drop you a message later on. Depending on check-in time, I'll probably meet you at the airport, to be honest, man. Yeah, you can get us a limo to the villa. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, 7 4-hour highs not being grabbed is insane. Yeah, nice one, Casey. See you Sunday, man. See you Sunday. Yeah, this is what's kind of crazy on gold. Is like it's not very often you see like this, so many highs that haven't been grabbed, and this just trickling down just brings in people trying to long, and just keeps pushing down and down and down. It's not very often it happens, but it does happen. Gold is not one to try and trade against. You have to be very patient with it. That's the reason I didn't trade at all yesterday. I didn't take a single trade yesterday for this exact reason. I didn't want to sell it with these highs above, but I'm also just not going to start buying it for the sake of it either. You could trade yesterday, try and buy it, try to call the bottom and just get loss after loss after loss, or you can just not take a single trade and you can trade today and get an easy trade. I've only traded Monday, Tuesday and Friday this week. Sorry, Monday, Wednesday and Friday. I didn't take a single trade on Tuesday, didn't take a single trade yesterday. Other than Asia, to me yesterday on gold was nothing but just traps. Grabbing lows, holding support, trying to push back up, just still pushing down and down and down. And that's what gold can do. Can throw signs of trying to find support, can just keep pushing lower. Yeah, 100%, man. I like that. Gold can stay irrational longer than we can stay solvent. Very true, man. In the beginning, I'd have plenty of blown accounts trying to catch bottoms on gold and be like, nah, surely it's going to turn around soon. Look, it's fighting support, right? Let me start buying long. Nah, straight down. It's not one to call the bottoms. That's why if we want these longs, we need to see some aggressive breakouts. Otherwise, it can just keep pushing down and down and down and down. And that's Goldie. That's why we love it. But yeah, it's not very often. Like I say, it's not very often you don't grab previous highs or lows, but it happens. It absolutely happens. Anything's possible in these markets. I do believe, you know, if it doesn't come in today, next week you could see some massive top wicks before continuing to sell. But on an intraday, we have no reason to buy yet. We know that, you know, there is the potential for buyers to step in at any point down at these regions, but we're not going to predict that and start buying now. We're going to wait for the markets to show us that that is being, what we're thinking is being shown to us, and then we can react off it. What we don't want to do is react off what we think. We can think that, you know, at any point this 4 hour could hold major support. That's fine. But what we don't do is just start buying for no reason. We wait for a price to confirm that support, and then we can buy. Be very, very neutral. Towards stop loss? No, not the DAX, man. Not in the DAX. DAX, you got shorts in the break low. I'm not trading DAX anyway. Yeah, just Asia and London, man. Yep. I haven't traded. I haven't taken a single New York trade on my Express London account. It's just all been Asia and London. All Asia and London, man. Don't get me wrong. I have missed some great New York trades, which has been a little bit frustrating sometimes. But man, I'm still up like this month. You know, 2,300 times 4 accounts without taking a single New York trade. So pretty impressive, right? But I absolutely have missed some very decent New York trades. But again, you know, Asia and London has had some insane opportunities recently. Even today alone, I had 100 tick sell on my personal. And I was unfortunate I didn't get it on Topstep, but it just goes to show the volume is there in every single session. It's about taking the session that suits your lifestyle. Yes. Let's have a look, man. Let's have a look. Got around. Thanks for having a great retreat. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. I'll probably see you. We'll jump on the YouTube streams probably mid the week after, man. Appreciate tuning in. Have a great weekend, man. A little inverse head and shoulders there. So, I mean, again, I'm not going to be buying that, but it's just a nice little spot. It's been so, but like again, like if you get to trade Nasdaq or ES in New York, man, you've been making bank recently. It's just continuing to sell. Look at that. It was even nicer trading S&P yesterday. What did you do? You grabbed the highs, you held resistance. 2 equal lows, man, that is a trade and a half. That's when, and this is the same as gold, like that's when I love the markets, when the daily is as simple as that. When I come onto charts and I see the daily as nice as that, you grabbed highs, you have 2 equal lows, man, they're the days that I'm like, this is the day to, I don't want to say full margin, but to take that day serious. You know, when the daily doesn't make much sense, like when it starts going doji in these regions, that's when you stay patient. But when you get these massive push and these liquidity grabs, let the markets come to you. Hello, buddy. What's up? Hey, man. What's going on? Welcome, welcome. Goldie just kind of bottoming out here, unfortunately, guys. Which I don't think we're going to get any sales here. It is my last night before I go to Bali for a week, so I'm probably going to go home and enjoy some dinner with my with Kate. So London, guys, just creeping down. No real entries, no real decent top wicks to be able to catch it. So yeah, I'm just going to leave it for now. We start getting breakouts later on. We could have some good trades. But for now, I'm happy to just call it, leave it, and we'll see what we get later on. So you guys on Zoom, once we do get some of the breakouts, we will look to jump on the pre-New York market call, and I'll be active in trade setups as well. So trade safe the rest of the day, guys. London's at major 4 hour support. You don't want to be trading it down here. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye. See you in March. See you in March, man. See you then. Cheers, guys. All right. YouTube fam, I'm going to wrap up there. Tuning in from Dubai. Awesome, man. Appreciate it. You guys on YouTube, I am on the trading retreat next week. So unfortunately, there will be no streams next week. However, I will be back streaming around probably the 12th of March. It's my birthday on the 10th, and I'm flying to Europe, so I won't be trading on the 10th, and I'll likely be back to streaming around the 12th or the 13th of March, which you guys will tune in from Europe. So hopefully you guys did get some value here today. Unfortunately, nothing really that exciting, but we'll see what the rest of the day brings. Trade safe, guys. Gold's at some major 4-hour weekly daily support, so don't force it. Don't blow your account. Be smart. And I'll see you guys in about 2 weeks. Trade safe, guys. Be staying tuned to the channel. Got lots of videos coming as well. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.